Okay, now that we're back with Dark Souls. Oh, wait, where'd my phone just go? There we go. So, some things have changed. Well, okay, I say some things have changed since last time. It's not really things have changed. Um, I had some help. In particular, I had friend of the channel, Lich of Headpats, who you all might remember if you're familiar with my channel from the God Eater stream, helped me juggle items around. In particular, some of the spare humanities that I had on a character in another world. So things he helped me move over from that world to this one was an extra Firekeeper soul. I will not be using this to reinforce the Estus flask, and a bunch of my spare humanities. The reason why is, as I've mentioned, I need 2 sets of 30. That's a bit of a hard ask in terms of like hard humanity. So, am I in? Okay, I'm online. Um, But yeah, the main thing he helped me do is just juggle those items from my other character to this one. I didn't move any, like, upgrade materials or anything like that. It was just a cut back on the grinding. And it's funny, I said I wasn't going to play Elden Ring while playing Dark Souls on the grounds of, oh, I don't want to get my playstyles confused. And sure enough, I couldn't resist, I did it. I have an Elden Ring file, a Dark Souls 2 file, and a Dark Souls 3 file all at the same time. And it is hell remembering what I'm able to do in one but not the other. Also, to make it even more confusing, I'm also playing Bloodborne again. Which, God, Bloodborne. Sony, just fucking do something with Bloodborne. I think Moist Critical was talking about it on a stream a while back. Like, Sony's sitting on Bloodborne as an IP, one of FromSoft's best works, and yet they don't do anything with it. They could. There's been a demand for a Bloodborne sequel for a while. Hell, there's been a demand to have Bloodborne on PC. So much so, there's an entire um, Twitter account that is just devoted to track going like day X of asking for a Bloodborne sequel. Not Bloodborne, sorry, of ask for a Bloodborne port to PC. And don't get me wrong, I would love to have Bloodborne on PC. Like Bloodborne was legitimately, I think, Bloodborne was one of the most unique Soulsborne experiences I had for a while. And to go a step further, the thing I really liked about Bloodborne was the fact that it's. I forgot you wake up here, but we're going to ignore you for now. Do I want to go down here? I don't want to, but I think I will. What the fuck? Oh, it's the sword. Actually, you know what? No, no, no. I was thinking about going into the catacombs, but I've decided not to. The reason why I won't go into the catacombs yet is there's not really a reason for me to. Outside of, if I was. The main thing I could get from going to the catacombs right now is the Rite of Kindling, which I don't want because the Rite of Kindling is just going to eat away at my, why am I drawing a blank here? Yeah, the Rite of Kindling will just eat away at my, humanity supply, and I need to keep that until I could get to a certain point in the game. I need to keep that under control. And if I didn't get the Black Knight Greatsword, oh, not the Black Knight Greatsword, the Black Knight Sword, I would go down there for the Gravekeeper Sword, but I'm not really playing a build where the Gravekeeper Sword works for me. I don't use curved greatswords all that much. It's a good blade. It's just not really a thing I need right now. Like, the whole reason I have the fireball right now is just because, I think I mentioned earlier, it's another 8 casts, it's some solid damage, and it has no weight. The nice thing about pyromancies in Dark Souls, in particular Dark Souls 1 and 2, I believe this changes in DS3, pyromancies don't have an int or faith cost. It's entirely just based on your pyromancy flame, and because scaling isn't really a big thing for those in this game. So yeah, the main point of the what's it called? The flame is just to give me a secondary weapon, a secondary ranged option. Inventory for this. Welcome to Sen's Fortress. Oh boy, I love Sen's Fortress. I hit the wrong button. Okay, look at you trying to look cool. Oh boy, I can feel pain from these things. I'd say Sen's Fortress was the first real roadblock is like one of the first not weeding grounds. Like, it's the first like wall you're gonna hit as a first time player. Just because of the fact this place has so many traps. The enemies are fairly annoying to fight. And there aren't a lot of bonfires here. Just keep an eye out for raised platforms, and okay, that's a real one. Check the chains. Yeah. Bye. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Okay, good, I made it. Fuck. I need to start upgrading my health. Someone's just rung the bell again. In my free time, I've actually been practicing Dark Souls, in particular Dark Souls 2, because I've played a decent amount of Dark Souls 3. I feel pretty confident to say I remember most of DS3. Okay, this was a mistake. The halberd has like no reinforcements right now. But DS2 is the one where DS1 and 2 are probably the ones I forget the most, but DS1 has moments that live rent-free in my head. In particular, what one was it? Oh yeah, the next area. This place I remember just because of all the traps. Sen's Fortress is definitely, like, I would say, one of the harder first areas in this game. Because you get like because there's always a chance with that Serpent Caster that you can get lucky at all of its spells to be cast when the axes are in front of you. Okay, this time they're all dead.
Against 4 a ball, to be precise. So here I sit in quite a pickle, if you know. Perhaps we'll have another development. Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
So, I've been kind of avoiding, or not avoiding, but I just haven't talked about it yet. A lot of the NPCs in Dark Souls 1 are kind of supposed to be representative of a bunch of different things. Soliera, of course, is a representative for the kind of one of the representatives for the kind of players you'll meet online. Those who participate in jolly cooperation as the Sun Bros. Then there is Lautrec, who Lautrec's a bit more complicated. Mostly because of the fact it is believed that Lautrec is actually on our side. Well, not on our side, but on, like, the Firekeeper's side. and is against the gods. It's a whole thing because the gods of DS1 are kind of... Oh, gods of Dark Souls are kind of dicks. Then there is... Oh, I'm trying to remember... One we haven't met, but he lives in infamy with Patches. Patches is meant to represent the dicks you'll meet online, like the PvP players who always betray you. But oddly enough, I think I mentioned this during Bloodborne, but Patches always seems to know more about what's going on than he lets on. Because, for example, here in DS1, in both Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, Patches hates clerics. Mostly on, like, the grounds of their hypocrisy and a bunch of other stuff, because it's Patches. But he's right, though, in the sense that all the problems of Dark Souls 1 are because of the gods, in particular Lord Gwyn. Meanwhile, in Bloodborne, he was basically a preacher for, the Amadalas, even offering you up to it. Okay, so that's where I am. So let's see here. That's off to nowhere. So this is where you can actually control the boulder pusher a little bit. Well, not a little bit. You can actually decide where it's going. Be careful, because I do believe it does eventually auto-rotate back. Beware of mimicry. Let's look at the blood stain. So, yep, if you look at the chain, you can see that the chain is wrong. This is not a chest. This is our first example of a mimic. It's good to see you again, buddy. Mimics tend to have some fairly decent items. This one had the lightning infused spear, which because of the way infusion works in Dark Souls 1 is very nice. Dark Souls 1 infusion is just pure pain. It's not an illusory wall. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I am back around where I first entered. Time this right. Mostly because I do not want to get hit by that. Okay, I know exactly where we are now. I always get lost in Sen's Fortress. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. Oh, he's gone. Okay, now that I've destroyed that, I'm gonna push it so it will just shoot out into the void. No reason for it to bother me anymore. I don't believe it'll reset again until I die, I like to say. Let's see. That's already done. I need to get an item to... Actually, I think I need an item. Okay, I know this unlocks where he is, but I believe I need an item to let him out.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see.
Logan here is important if you want some of the sorceries, like some of the best in the game. Well, base game. DLC had some really good ones.
With knowledge and sorcery, this place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Okay, I can open it with the master key.
Oh, heavens.
That actually saves us some time.
I'd say. And I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Yeah, Logan teaches the more advanced sorceries in the game. I always get nervous because it's Dark Souls. I'm like, will it drop me? Bullshit! Unless there's a glitch path I don't know about. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, fuck. Also, you can hear the breathing. There's another Titanite demon around here, which you could kill for, another Titanite slab. Not slab, but, Demon Titanite for boss weapons. I might use one of the boss weapons, in particular, one from the next, boss fight. Well, not next boss fight, the next, big story boss fight. Okay, let me see. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, this is... There's more to this, I think? Or is this... No, this is just in case you fall down. No idea why. Because if you fall down there, you're fucked. Okay, this was where the Mimic was. And I believe down is just death. Yeah, that's just death. I'll get that one a plus. Because, yeah, no, this is a good warning. If you've not played this before, the little hint is the blood splatter. But if you sit on here and go up one more... This elevator only has 2 floors. The one with the Mimic and then this one. If you go up any higher, there's a spike trap. Where do I go now, though? It'll come to me eventually. Like I said, Sten's Fortress always kind of gets me a little bit turned around. There's nothing else in the Mimic room, right? I think the only reason to come in here is the Mimic. Fuck, where do I go? Okay, oh, right! This happens. So, yeah. The hole fills up, and eventually it opens up another path, which nets you the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. So, the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring is not the most important of the Serpent Rings, though it is... Well, not, let me phrase that. It's not the most useful of the Serpent Rings. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Shit, 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 shit. Okay, there we go. Get up, get up, get up. Fuck. Yeah, no, I couldn't remember if that was a dead end or not. I didn't even get to open up any of the actual shortcuts in the fortress. The thing about Dark Souls 1 compared to the others, it's everything is so much slower. I walked past that twice. Oh! Fuck! Oh, I just lost all those souls. That's why I don't like Sense Fortress. Having the, I think having the second faster sword might be a better idea than having just the one, because the great sword is just so slow in this game. Or not. That is a +3 short sword, and that dealt nothing. And I have decent stats for melee weapons. It's, you know, I have 18 dex and 20 strength. That lightning snake bitch is getting on my nerves. Get fucked! My lightning is better. Okay, Logan's already free, so I don't need to go down there again. There we go. Just take... fucking using 11 swords. Give them to Crom. Annoy all my Fire Emblem friends. I think I might have been just dumb. I think I just had to go through here. Praise the sun! Oh, I hate this one. It's a lot more intimidating than it... It looks a lot more intimidating than it is, but you could... It's still annoying. Okay, heal, heal, heal! Oh, fuck. The one thing I need is... I need the heavier poise armor. I have no poise right now, so like I can easily be stance broken out of anything. heal. Like there you can see that when I switched back to the Elite Knight chest plate, I now have more poise, so when I got hit, instead of getting knocked out of the attack, I was able to finish the attack. There's better poise armor in the game, it's just I don't have access to it yet. Most of them are in most of the armor I like is in areas that are still sealed off to me until the next major boss. And the most infamous boss. Haha, mine's better than yours. Oh god, this part. One, two, three. Bullshit, that's death. So many fake outs in Sen's Fortress. If I remember correctly, there is, like, the only bonfire in the fortress is nearby. And you gotta run to it, because, there is a golem here throwing fire bombs. I hate to do this. I'm going to use one of my twin humanities, though. The reason why is I'm going to use one humanity to reverse, another to kindle the bonfire. Because I would like to have 10 Estus charges going into the next area. And I want to be human for the next boss fight. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna go leveling up my health. I was hoping I'd have enough for 2 levels, but still. Okay. So yeah, that's just a thing that happens every so often. I've never actually learned why, but every so often you'll just randomly get an Estus charge. Yeah. To get rid of that, if you see any like these burn marks on the ground, run. Because, yeah, the giant firebombs hurt. Okay. Ow! Ow! That shield is really fucking good. At least against fire damage. Well, actually, no, I don't believe fire damage has a catalyst. Because, it increases with the, Pyro Flame. Catalysts are weird in the early games. In Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, the catalyst does increase damage as it levels up. I don't believe it does it in Dark Souls 1. Right, you! It's like, I remember something about this area. Yeah, I'm just not letting him do shit, because he has a buckler and a fucking rapier. The more notable thing being the buckler. The buckler has the best parry windows. Divine Blessing, which is just a full heal. And a rare Ring of Sacrifice, which allows me to keep my souls and breaks any curse that I'm under. Also down there is the giant who opened the door for us. I believe if you have a bow, you can pick him off. You can kill the giants. There's not really a reason to, though. If you kill the giant... Because there's 3 giants in Sen's Fortress. There's the one who tosses firebombs. There's the one who, drops the boulders for the trap earlier. And then there is the one... Okay, wait. Is that caused by one of my rings? No. Oh, wait. Is it because I'm high level? I'm trying to figure out what that symbol means. I think it just means I can't summon players. Oh, fuck! Okay, good. I recovered. Whew. I got scared that I was gonna die because I don't want to waste the humanity. The one throwing firebombs is always a little bit slower than... Ooh, shit. Okay, get that. Okay, useless item. Fuck, I still lost it. To one of you. So, okay, funny thing about the sniper crossbow, you can't actually use it in this game, or use it properly. Because with a sniper crossbow, you think, oh, I could use it to snipe. No! Actually, no, okay, no, I know what that is. That's because I'm an idiot. It's because I forgot to turn off the password. There we go. I've still got plenty of opportunities to get humanity, so I'm not too hurt by using it. There are 2 things I want from the 30 humanity. One is I need to give it to the Witch's Coven back underground. This unlocks a secret path that is important for Solier's questline. The other one is for a sword. Actually, one of the best straight swords in the game. Because, okay, so there are, as much as I love the Black Knight straight sword, there are problems with the Black Knight straight sword. Well, not straight sword, the Black Knight sword. One of the problems being that you can't infuse it. The Black Knight sword will always only have physical properties and cannot be changed to have elemental damage. Though, it also has a hidden buff that the game doesn't tell you about. All Black Knight weapons get a 20% damage increase against demons. Which is one of the things that makes it so valuable early in the game and up until mid-game. Until you defeat the last actual demon boss, this thing is very valuable. It's still a very powerful sword and can see you through the entire game, but it's mostly good for demons. Flame Stoneplate Ring, which is good elemental resistance. Oddly enough, not useful for this coming boss. The Flame Stoneplate Ring is more useful for would have been more useful if it was earlier in the game, to be honest, like before the Blighttown area. Since Lower Blighttown has so much fire damage because of all the demons. Not to mention, it's definitely more useful when you go back underground, since there is an area that is just almost entirely fire damage. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. It's funny I was doing all that to get over here because, yeah. So this is another merchant, the Crestfallen Merchant.
I took on Sam's fortress alone.
I can barely hear you, my man.
Different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that feeling. For I was the same.
That is not
So
my audio mixing. He is just that fucking quiet.
soul searching.
Yeah, so this is where you can get the Katarina armor set and the steel armor set. As well as the some of the other stone plate rings. But in particular the item I bought from him. I can only use it while I'm holding with both hands, but this is the Great Sword. So this is, I believe it's still classified as Ultra Sword in this one, right? Yeah, it's an Ultra Great Sword. Really heavy, really big strength investment, but God, they are great. They hit hard. The thing is, in later Souls games, I believe this starts at Dark Souls 2 and is more notable in Dark Souls 3. The blade would actually get wider and it would start having chips in it. Because it is Guts' sword from Berserk. Let's see how well this does with, like, unenforced. I mean, so it's not dealing as much damage as the Black Knight sword, but it's definitely dealing a lot more poise damage. It is oddly enough, as you can see, it's the same stats as the Zweihander, like identical. The only difference is the fact that it has a regular, it's a moveset's different, since so if we use the Zweihander, that is the heavy and light for the two-handed. I believe it's different. Yeah, so we have a thrust move set. So this one actually has a little bit more range, and that's the cage key for Big Hat Logan if you didn't have the master key. I honestly prefer the Great Swords moveset, but that's just because I like that extra reach. Fuck, 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 fuck! That Greatsword, though, is also needed if you want to do, a character cosplay in this for a very special character. Be careful, these enemies have got some new tricks, including the ability to parry. Get more of a view of Sen's Fortress over here. Beautiful view. Not worth killing the enemy, but I'd rather kill him to prevent him from stabbing me in the back. More importantly, though, I believe you can open this with the master key. But if you can and you need the cage key, oh, one of the best shortcuts in this area. Yep, it takes you all the way back to the beginning. I could go back and upgrade the sword, but I'm not going to right now, just because of the fact I know what's coming up, and I know there's another blacksmith. Gotta move quickly. Not because of the sniper, like the guy at the crossbow, it's because, no, that's why. And now, the legend. Tarkus. Tarkus. On. Let's see if the others are around. I don't know if we're gonna get to see it. There's something very... Nah, they're playing games. I'm not gonna disturb them. But still. Tarkus has one of the best things in this game. I just hope we get to show it. Come on, buddy. Come on. So Tarkus could just solo this boss. I forgot that the golem will throw firebombs here. If the golem gets stunned like that and it's near an edge, Tarkus will just throw the golem off the arena. It's great. I always summon Tarkus because it's the only spot he is ever able to be summoned. And there's always the chance that that will happen. I'm annoyed he got involved. Examine the Ring of Light. Hey, buddy! But I don't want to be kidnapped. Don't take me to hell. Please, no. Welcome to hell. Don't let the golden light fool you. This place is utter hell. Welcome to the city of the gods. Welcome to Anor Londo. Fuck Anor Londo. This place sucks. Like, don't get me wrong, but visually beautiful, love it. But god. This place has some of my least favorite things to fight in this game. Shit. Oh, wait. Am I going to respawn in Anor Londo or back at Sen's Fortress? Shit. Back at Sen's Fortress. Oh, fucking course. I don't, to be honest, I don't mind being human right now. I mean, being undead right now because of the fact being human in Anor Londo runs a big risk because, oh, not right now because I haven't done it yet, but, being undead, a human in Anor Londo runs a risk because there is it's not so much in this one, but in Dark Souls 3, it's a bigger risk because there's an actual invasion faction that uses Anor Londo as its base of operations. It's not as bad as, say, the Dark Wraiths, but yeah, you don't want to deal with them. It's a lot worse in Dark Souls 3 just because of the way evasion in that game is set up, and especially because of what's going on in that area. There's an area in Anor Londo in DS3 that's very popular for PvP. That when we get there on our playthrough, I might just be in offline mode. So, we can actually see an area we're going to be going to later in the game up there. Not for a while. It's going to be a lot later. Go see a kindled bonfire down here with another firekeeper.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Okay. I'm going to use one right now, just because of the fact, I got one reminder. We got one one firekeeper soul from Blighttown. The other one I have, I'm not allowed to use to reinforce my flask. Okay, I think 20 might be fine. The stat caps always get a little weird depending on the Souls game because it's always remembering what the soft cap is. If I may be honest, Dark Souls 2 is the one that is just not afraid to give you a shit ton of souls very early. Like, Dark Souls 2's amount of souls from enemies is ridiculously buffed compared to Dark Souls 1 and 3. The same can be said about Elden Ring if you know what you're doing. If you know what enemies to fight early on, you can get a lot of soul runes really early. And Bloodborne, of course, has the dungeon. Also, hey, rematch with the Gargoyle. Honestly, this fight with the gargoyle is actually a little bit harder. Not even because of its stats, but the arena. It's also another opportunity that if you could you can cut off its tail for the gargoyle axe. Which is actually a pretty cool axe, because its heavy attack has a curl around your body. Because it's still the gargoyle's tail. There aren't a lot of there's a lot of weapons in this game from cutting off tails, but a lot of them aren't really good for my build, so I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. I'll mention if they have something for cutting off the tail. But, yeah, I'm just not going to go out of my way, because some of these bosses are really fucking hard to get tail cuts. One in particular is for Moonlight. I've talked about the Moonlight Greatsword on this channel in the past during Bloodborne. Moonlight is a classic of, Soulsborne's. It is, well, not Soulsborne's. It is the weapon of, FromSoft. It's in this, it's in Armored Core, it's in both Demons, well, I believe it originates in Kingsfield, I'd like to say. I almost went the wrong way. I know what I'm supposed to do here, it's just the order. Okay. Now, for why this place sucks. This place is not friendly to, physical builds. In particular, if you use swords or any cleaving weapon. If you use a thrusting weapon like the spear, or a halberd, you're actually going to be pretty fine. This room is asshole-ish. Like, I hate this room. These guys are really easy to kill. They're called the Painting Guardians, but, yeah, you're gonna be fighting in the rafters. This area was such a problem that it canonically is where Iron Tarkus dies. I'll talk about how we know that in a moment. If you are a form of caster, you'll be fine here because you have your catalysts and you'll have ranged options. Melee, you're gonna want to. I'm actually probably gonna want to switch off of this to as much as I'd rather not because it's kind of weak at shit. I'll switch to the lightning spear we got in Sen's Fortress. Just because of the fact, I believe, because it's a lightning weapon, it's by default like +5. Ooh, still be careful because whenever you cast spells, you do take a step forward. Oh, another legend of Dark Souls 1. We'll talk about her later. Oh yeah, I can't use items on ladders in this one. Okay, we got through the painting area relatively unscathed. Not always the case. Sometimes this place will just... This place can just destroy you. Lightning, if I remember correctly, I think scales with Dex and Faith. Oh, no, wait! It just doesn't scale at all in this game, does it? Fuck, yeah, okay, that's how that works. Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, right, there's another gargoyle. I forgot that there was another gargoyle. And it is ready to go. At least over this so I get the shortcut back. I'm not even going for the tail anymore. I'm not even trying it. I just have, like, I have horrible luck with it. Which is funny, because I did manage to get all the tails in the, my first playthrough, with the exception of Moonlight. Whoa, that was a weird frame rate drop. Okay, I'm going to want to circle the outer edge of this room, slowly pick off the enemies. I can go into the next area. Well, I can go into an optional area here, but there's not really anything I want from there for my build. So I think I'm going to skip it for now. I'm going to go there eventually. It's just, if I can avoid going there for now, I will. Throwing knives. I don't know why there's... Whoa, I don't know why my frame rate is just tanking here. This is why I knocked down the, thing, because that gets you the sorcery for greater magic weapon. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck! Yeah, the painted guardians with their not throwing knives are very annoying to fight. But they guard the fluffy tail, so they are doing good job. But yeah, you cannot do anything with the painting if you don't have the doll from your cell back in the Undead Asylum. But there it is! The armor set, and oh, okay, I do get a great sword for that. Okay. But yeah, the armor set for Black Iron Tarkus. Nope, I'm fab rolling with that. Let's see. Nah, I can't wear the armor yet. I don't mind medium rolling, but I do not like heavy rolling. It's mostly for, iframes. Ugh. If I went underground, I could also get another ring that... So there's a ring underground that will, in the catacombs that would let me have another attunement slot. And, go to another optional area. Nope, I went the wrong way. Never leave the, thing, like this thing in this position. It is awful. If you are going to leave this tower in any position, it's this middle one. Because I don't think there's a reason to leave it in the lowest position, because there's nothing... Yeah, it just gives you another entrance to the painting room, but you get that at the mid-level. The only reason you lower it is for this room. First off, another bonfire. Got a statue of Gwyn, the Dick. Okay, yeah, you need a ring. Actually, is it this one? Or is it, No, it is the other one. So you need another ring that we just don't have access to yet. But yeah, if you do have that ring, the statue disappears and you'll get access to another covenant. You also get access to a boss fight, though there is another way to get said boss fight without the covenant. Honestly, the boss fight's not entirely worth it, if I'm gonna be honest. Because it gives you a soul that really only transmutes into a bow, and bows are infamously ass in Dark Souls. Not saying there aren't people who make them work, there are people who do full-on archer builds, but it usually is like a dedicated thing, usually for challenge runs. I actually was trying to put it off. I really was. But it's time. Really, why are you jumping so much? Running out of things to kill to put off going into this area. I got some message. I got a message to send out. I'm wasting a cast of lightning, and I'll have to live with that. Bye. I really can't put it off. I do not like this walkway. This is, I'd say, the most infamous path in Dark Souls 1. Ah, fuck. They've already started taking their shots. You can see them up there. Silver Knights with their great bows. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ooh, don't bounce off now. Okay. That walkway, at least my first time playthrough, it's not as bad as some people make it out to be, if I'm going to be honest. But it is definitely rough on a first time playthrough. Because those bows will knock you off if they hit you. But hey, look who's waiting for us. Let me like that for you, buddy.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, you've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you?
Yeah, it's because you're son, bro.
I think you have feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Oh, why would you think that?
You really are fond of if I did. Oh no.
I remember this one vehemently. I will never forget that this one is here. We got one mimic. An occult club, which it's interesting that it's down here because occult is really effective against the gods. But in here we have Dragon Tooth, one of the heaviest clubs in the game, and it's fitting that's down here as that is the weapon of Havel. We've met Havel in the tower. And also here is Havel's set. If I do my usual thing, will that be fine, or am I going to be encumbered? Probably, yeah, let me see. If I get rid of, I switch over to this. How much am I at? There we go. Like I said, Fashion Souls is very important. This is only going to be a temporary thing. There's one more item that's going to kind of complete my build. But I can't get that until after the next fight. And I'm kind of trying to put off the next fight. Another Titanite demon down there. There are a few things I need to do in this area before I go fight the, boss. Another mimic. You can tell by the chain. Fucking great bow. Praise the sun indeed. I hear some more, knights. Happiness ahead. Yes, beware of Raikas, as you can see. Oh boy, I'm definitely gonna be fighting it tonight. I don't want to fight this boss tonight, if I'm gonna be honest, but there isn't really much else for me to do except fight this next boss. I've been grinding a lot of Silver Knights in Dark Souls 2. Not Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Because I actually like their armor. It's got you so confused, my friend. Ow. Got those one right by the door. Oh, shit! Nice! Because, Silver Knight weapons are one of the, few that are naturally infused with an element. Or at least I think they are. Let me double check that. Citation needed. No, it's not. Still. I actually might put in the points to use that. I mean, it's 175 with no upgrades. That is pretty good right now.
What's on your mind, friend?
I killed everyone in that room.
You defeated those monsters?
Yeah! I'm beef jerky.
Saved! This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Tiny being's ring.
Gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
No. Because then we'd be here all day. I don't remember if those knights respawn. But yeah, no, the Silver Knight stuff's pretty good. It's not end game material, because I forget what it uses it. Oh no, I went back where I came from. I thought it was... I got my rooms mixed up. Because... The Silver Knight's fine, but there are better weapons in the game. Hold on, wait. Oh, wait, did I not loot that mimic? So, 5 silver coins. Silver coins, I believe, I'd like to say, yeah, I believe, I'd like to say silver coins increase, soul drop for a little bit. Copper coins, I think, increase luck. Or I might be thinking of the other games, and they just do nothing in this one. And you can trade them into Snuggly. There's a ring you could get by trading in an item to Snuggly, that lets you talk to the witch in Isleth. Or Kuaga's sister for the Witch Covenant. Let's see if we can get the no, you know what it is I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, their weapons, I believe, naturally deal lightning damage. Ah, there's their armor. Okay, so now we're back where Solier was. Ooh, shit, 3 sunlight medals. Nice. Oh, yeah, I was also given some transient curses by Lich when we were training the humanities, because he doesn't play Dark Souls 1 that much, so he had it for a stream he was on a while back with a friend. So he was like, you know what, take them. I don't need them. Transient curses are going to be useful later. But I don't really have a use for them yet. Yes, you know what? You know what? I know I'm really trying to put off this fight, but I mean, anyone who knows Dark Souls 1 knows the fight I'm about to go into. I love this fight, but someone with a Mimic Head. I love this fight, but at the same time, I hate this fight. This is one of, if not the roughest fights in Dark Souls 1, if you are not prepared. In all honesty, depending on your level, it wouldn't hurt to grind Silver Knights for a little bit. They give 1,000 souls of death. There's a lot of them, and depending on your weapon, they can be really easy to kill. I mean, you're seeing right here, I'm two-shying them with my, by two-handing my Black Knight sword. I say, the ease of, Silver Knights all depends on the weapon you're using. I'm actually going to... Alright, because there's stuff I can collect there, but I'm going to do other stuff first. in particular, come down here. Buddy! Ah! We do not hurt this man. This man's great. This is the giant smith. The giant smith is actually the one who can reinforce your not only sells the giant's armor, but also can reinforce your weapons into boss weapons if you have the material. Oh, you use twinkling just like my other sword. Do you sell twinkling? You do. But twinkling is expensive. If you sneak around here, you can open this chest and get the hawk ring, which is actually something important that I'm going to need later. Because, I've said before, I'm not above using, cheap tricks to kill certain bosses. One in particular I will be using. Okay, first things first, I'm actually going to open the shortcut back. Speaking of, let me see something. No, that's bolts. I have 16 feather. I'm seeing what my ranged options are because I want to make sure I have a lot. Before we go into the next boss fight. Well, first things first, now that we're in here, if we go in to my inventory really quick and use the Black Eye Orb. Now that it will actually work in this area. And we'll be able to evade the killer of our Firekeeper. As a spirit of vengeance. And yeah, this fight's kind of bullshit. The only ways you can heal here are your this is basically the same mechanic as invading. A player who has been, I believe, in the book. I think the only one we need to kill is Lautrec. Yeah, you only need to kill Lautrec. The other two are completely optional. So if you could separate them, it does make it a lot easier. But with that, we've got a special Firekeeper Soul. Do not use it! Bring it back to the, bonfire back in back to your Firekeeper back in Firelink, and you can bring her back. But most importantly, the Ring of Favor and Protection. The Fap Ring. There is only, I believe, 2 of these in the game. you want to keep it because of the fact it boosts HP, stamina, and equip load. But if you ever dequip it, it breaks. But I mean, look at my stats now. Now I can actually wear the, I think I'll be able to wear the Elite Knight. And maybe even Havel's gloves and still, like, roll. Nah, can't do that, but... Yep, I can do that. That ring is really good and is one of, like, the key rings for a lot of build. Like, it's a must-have ring in this game. The good thing about me doing... Ah, fuck. The evasion... Ow. Was that... It reset my spell slots. These are special giant guards that guard the throne room. They hit harder. They also have magic. They can heal. And cast Wrath of the Gods. Oh, fucking... Please, bro. Not now. And it's got a full Dark Wraith set. I am going to give this next boss fight a couple tries solo before I resort to summoning. Because... Look, I'm pretty sure anyone who's ever heard, like, they see anything with Dark Souls, I think knows about Ornstein and Smough. They kind of live in infamy. They are the wall that is to test if you are ready for late game. I will be honest, I think they're actually harder than most of the enemies you'll be fighting in, most of the bosses in late game. If I could get through the first phase without using a lot of my spells, the second phase will be a lot easier. Welcome to the duo fight! Hey, Ornstein. Now, if you want this to be an easier experience, most people say killing Ornstein first is easier. Oh, fuck. So that way you can, because Smough is a much easier second phase. But, I want Ornstein's armor, so I need to defeat him second. The main trick is to get whichever one you're not trying to fight stuck somewhere. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, I almost had it. I almost had phase 1. If I can make it to phase 2, I'm set. Well, not set, but I will have an easier time. Because if going to phase 2, I have 18 range attacks, 10 of which being my powerful lightning spear. The only thing I gotta do is get through that first phase. That first phase is the hell part for me. Shit! Oh, you know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. Oh. Definitely, I think I could definitely beat them. It's just how much time I want to devote to fighting them. Use the pillars because they can't break the base of the pillars. Ornstein could currently... Smaug could swing around them, but Ornstein has a lot of trouble getting by the pillars. Ow. Fuck! My one see. Okay. With Smaug down, Steen walks up and absorbs Smaug. Welcome to the Giant Ornstein phase. In all honesty, Giant Ornstein is just more intimidating. If you know where to place yourself, Ornstein really isn't that hard. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Yeah, no, I knew there was no way I was surviving that. Because here's the thing. Ornstein also has a lot more gaps that open up once he turns giant. But, oh, man. Oh, it's still a rough fight. It is a rough fight. It's the one where I usually end up summoning people. Not even be... Like, I have beaten it solo. It's just... it is a... It's a fight. It is definitely one of the more challenging fights in this game because of the fact... I think it's the only real multi-phase fight where the health bars regenerate. Because, every other boss in this game that has multi-phase, doesn't have... Usually it'll switch phases when it reaches half health, when they reach half health, or when they reach, certain checkpoints. Ornstein and Smough will fully heal when you get into, phase 2. That's the thing, Ornstein, during this first phase, does not fuck around. Like, Ornstein will fly at you. Heal. Fuck. Oh, I got hit. Heal up. Use the pillars. Okay, there we go. Back to phase 2. I believe so, yes. Oh, fuck. I think, I will be honest, I think the difficulty of this fight is a bit blown out of proportion, but it is still hard. I'd say this is definitely an example of a filter fight. Like, if you are... Ah, fuck! Oh, is this gonna kill me? Is this gonna kill me? Is this gonna kill me? Okay, no, fuck. Heal. Just keep close. Oh, frick. Last heal I got. Filter, as in like, John. I will explain after I'm done. I'll explain after I'm done. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. To explain a filter fight. A filter fight it's a term I became aware of and started using more after Armored Core 6. A filter fight is what determines if this game is for you, if I'm going to be honest. A really good example is the tutorial boss of Armored Core 6. A lot of people... Yeah, it's a make or break boss. That's what I mean by a filter boss. Because everything up until Ornstein and Smough is honestly pretty easy. Ornstein and Smough is a bit of a difficulty spike. Yeah, it is definitely a make or break boss, a filter boss. It's what really tells you is like, is this game for me? Should I keep going forward? Or should I just use this at the point to go, like, okay, this is my limit. This is where I stop. The tutorial boss and the first real boss of Armored Core 6 fall into this because the tutorial boss was really just fell in that because a lot of people complain about Armored Core 6's tutorial boss being really hard. Don't get me wrong, I think, was it harder than a lot of other tutorial bosses I've fought over the years? Hell yes! Was it ungodly hard? No. A second. Give me a second. Gargoyle, Sands, and SA are all breakers. Yeah, Dukes and Tombs are also breakers from what I've seen. To be honest, here's the thing. Here's the only counter I give to Duke's Archive and the Tomb. The Tomb and the Duke's Archive are meant to be endgame areas, so there isn't really much. Also, this was something else we got while we were in here. We got the Silver Knight sword. So yeah, that's cool. They are areas. They are definitely harder. They are endgame areas. But But our reward for Ornstein and Smaug. The legend! Okay, are one of them... I wanna see bets. I wanna see bets. How much do you bet one of these messages is about the chest? Okay, yeah, I can be on. I can see that. Yeah, 100%. Praise the sun. Okay, nothing that's a normal one. There we go. Never change, Soulsborne community. I love you.
Oh, chosen undead, I am Guinevere,
No, you're not.
daughter of Lord Gwyn, and
They do.
sunlight. Since the day father his wounded obscureth,
It just reminds me of that, it's a SCP comic someone did, where it's just like, Jensen, go get the Taco Bell. What if I want to watch the SCP? Jensen, you've been staring at her chest for the past 15 minutes. Ah, finally get fast travel.
and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt end it this eternal twilight, and avert
Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. It feels so good to have fast travel back. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, because it's just a weird thing of DS2. It feels like something more I'd expect from, like, I hate saying this, because I actually really do like the game, Code Vein. Turn the soul. And now you can speak to me.
Anastasia, of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
No, so I am going to quickly go use the, so let's see here, use the other Firekeeper soul that I transferred over from the other character. There were things I like about Code Vein. I like the code system, I like the, skill system. I need 30 humanity. Warp to Daughter of Chaos. Offer humanity. All 30 to you. That nets me the... Yep. That nets me the Chaos Storm and puts me at, I believe, rank 2 with you. And honestly, I wouldn't call Code Vein a Souls clone. It is a God Eater game with Dark Souls elements. Because there's a lot more it has in common with God Eater than it does with Dark Souls. Which also is because of the fact it's in the world of fucking God Eater. I would like to see another Code Vein game. I think Code Vein did more unique than, say, Lords of the Fallen. Oh god, Lords of the Fallen. The The light blades have a combo move that works just like the light combo of short blades in God Eater. It's the launch attack. Some of the weapons are very similar in shape, to the point some of the shields you see the Lost using are actually shields in God Eater. A lot of it is the God Eater aesthetic. The Devour system in general is from God Eater. Just instead of doing it for bullets, it's done for, or burst, it's done for Ichor. Which, that's the other thing. I actually did like the spell system of Code Vein. The fact that it was not just used for spells, but there were also physical attacks, physical combos, buffs, and everything else. There was a lot of, like, interesting stuff with the builds of Code Vein that I do like. And I like the fact that you could always... I liked it. I just wish more bosses telegraphed more. To me, have no build or wind up like the water stripper boss. Yeah. I'd be honest, I got better at Code Vein over time. I've gotten really good at it. I might do it at some... I've done a playthrough of Code Vein at one point, but I might play through it again later, after Dark Souls. Oddly enough, though I've said this before, I actually am really bad at parrying in Souls-likes. I don't think there's a single Souls... Sup, man?
Oh, hello there. I'm glad to see you alive. You have done well. Indeed you have. You've a strong arm, strong faith, and most importantly, a strong heart. I am in awe, really. Yes. What do you think? Why not join me as a warrior of the sun, righteous knights, guardians of all that is good, in the name of the Lord of Sunlight? Only if it would please you, of course. Well? Oh, magnificent. I knew you would fancy it. Then join the Covenant.
I was gonna say, I've never been good... No, in any Souls game, I've never been good at parrying. The only Souls game I am good at parrying is Bloodborne, and it's funny, it's like, yes, as an American, I can only parry with a gun!
Now, just say a prayer, then you shall know the brilliance of our sun.
That's all I've got for Sunlight Metals. I actually started modding Code Vein on my PC build. Okay, this is another one I've been putting off. Actually, no, wait, I can't do it yet. Fuck. I need to go... There was a boss. Yes, that was me.
I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This life of Katarina. Thank you sincerely. Please.
I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do next. I was gonna fight the Four Kings so I could get the, Okay. This was my thought process of what I was gonna do. I'm like, I'm gonna go down, fight the Four Kings. Wait, no, I need the ring from, the gravesite, but then I was gonna wait to do that until after the DLC. I think I could take the Hydra to unlock the DLC, though. I am fairly confident I could take it at this point. I think the only reason the aesthetic of Bloodborne never bothered me is because of the fact I knew it was Lovecraftian, and that's just kind of the whole Lovecraftian vibe.
I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
Yeah. I forget.
That was a. I have this funny feeling, and we'll make another fine trade.
Of course. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do I have to place the Lord Vessel to enter the DLC? Because I forget where... Shit. Because I wanted the Dark Sword from the Darkwraith Covenant, but the issue is you get... If I remember correctly, if I do Sith... Because to get the Darkwraith Covenant, I have to fight Sith, get the ring, and then go fight Four Kings. But if I place the Vessel, I get locked out, correct? Or is I just don't talk to him and roll down there? I'm gonna go kill the Hydra while we logic this out. Whoa, what? Because I think I can just jump down there and place it. If I have to, as much as I'd rather... Because I do want to... I want the the unique cutscene if you do the DLC first with Sif. But, I kind of want... I want the Darkwraith Sword a little bit more, but... You'd have to get to rank 2 of the Darkwraith Covenant, which is gone for killing the Four Kings. I know that, but the issue is... The thing I'm trying to figure out, and what I'm trying to logic out of my head, is if I could kill the Four Kings... Because I need to kill Sif to kill the Four Kings. But I'm trying to remember if I could get into the DLC before killing Sif. Yeah, but to get the Duke's Golem, I have to place the Lord Vessel, right? But to place the Lord Vessel, I would, get locked out of, what's his name? Of, Kaz, or, no, not Kaz. Oh, fuck, what the fuck was his name? The, Darkwraith Covenant guy. Yeah, yeah. Give me a second, I'm gonna check something. Okay, yeah. I just did some checking. Yeah, so... as much as I would like to see that do that cutscene, I do want the Dark Sword. Because the Dark Sword's a pretty good straight sword. There's probably a glitch or something I could do to get both, but I'm not confident in my ability to use glitches. I'll leave it up to you. Would you rather... I should... No, wait, nah. I'd say leave it up to you, but no, wait. I was kind of banking on that sword. I'm not banking, but like, I was planning to use that sword. Okay, then I'm going to switch this over to Elite Knight, because that should be fine. Nope. Fuck, the Havel was doing more than I realized. If you wanted to go sword, then go for it. The cutscene is cool, but does nothing. This is true. This is true. I can still talk about it. I'm still going to kill the Hydra right now, though. I fucking hate fighting the Hydras in this game. This is true. Fucking hate this thing. Too bad we can't just get on its back. It worked in Kingdom Hearts. Only 2 heads left. You can, it's just, it's a bit of a pain to work with, because it's timing it for this thing. Wait, that's where the knight armor is. Yeah, because look, we all know. Skeet the Scaleless is maidenless. I actually really like this. Just the normal knight set. I've never actually used the Silver Knight Straight Sword in this game. It's a lot better than I thought. The only thing that sucks about getting the Dark Wraith Covenant is I lose the ability to sell items in this game. Or at least in this playthrough, which is so fucking... Oh, you require 20,000 for that. Fuck. Okay, I'm breaking in. I thought I'd be able to use the shortcut. Nah. I'm breaking in. Well, actually, before I do this, I'm gonna go use the bonfire, because... Oh, I'm probably gonna have to deal with the fucking human enemies. Where doing the Maidenless thing come from? Yes, that was from Elden Ring, because at the first NPC you meet upon starting your journey in Elden Ring was like, ah, yes, tarnished, seeking the throne, blah, blah, blah. But you see, you are Maidenless. And it's just become a bit of a joke. A little bit beat into the ground, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I think it definitely has run its course, and some people kind of don't drop it. There are some who I think... There's still some pretty good fucking memes about it from some people. I will still say, I think the best thing that has ever come from the Maidenless joke was, I think it was during Seadog VA playing Jump King. He goes, that he's Maidenless, and Iron Mouse says that she's a maiden, made in Puerto Rico. Mind you, she was also zooted out of her mind. Those two are fun to watch. I know that it's very anime and how flashy it is, but it has some blue chip with forearms. I'm not the biggest fan of ER. I'll be honest, I like Elden Ring for a lot. I will still say probably the most fun experiences I've had. I still probably end up playing Dark Souls 3 a little bit more. And I definitely find myself going back to Bloodborne more than Elden Ring. But I do like the build variety in all three. I play different styles in all three. This is true. This is very true. It's funny, I have talked about multiple other people within, like, the B2 Big Sphere, despite never collabing with, like, I've never really done, like, a full-on honest collab with another VTuber. Not saying I wouldn't like to, but it's just not something that's on the cards. Or on the table, and probably won't be for a while, because small channel. And there we go. Chibidoki is just pure insanity. It's fun watching her, and I mostly have seen Chibidoki streams with Brown Man or Ray. Mostly because I like Ray as a content creator. This is also true. I mean, hell, my stream schedule's already... Alright, so yeah, my stream schedule. My stream schedule is actually going to get a little bit more consistent now. My stream schedule gets really crazy during the holidays just because of the fact that I can only stream later due to stuff at my job. But after Christmas, it all kind of eases up and I get a little bit more free time for streaming. And there was one thing I will say, though, I wish Elden Ring had. I wish Elden Ring had a set of armor like this. Like, I do not like a lot of the plate mail in Elden Ring. Though Shadow of the Erdtree did fix that. Like, Shadow of the Erdtree added some really good armor sets that I really like. Yeah, no. I remember watching Ray back in the days of Rooster Teeth. He's always fun. You never know what's gonna happen.
I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulysses, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of
Not, I mean, I'll say yes, but it's not gonna be too useful. I'm a faith build.
I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need. Pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Alright. Okay, let's go kill the dog. I really don't want to. It doesn't matter what order you do this in. This fight is always just sad. I don't know. I would love one day to do like a big collab with a bunch of different people, like content creators. I don't know what it'd be, but I'd like to. Mostly just because I like playing games with people, so I'd like to actually see play game. I like playing games with a lot of different people. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Gotta find my way through Darkroot now. Carefully, because of the fact that I... Oh, fuck, not the wargs. Nope, 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 nope. If I can avoid fighting stuff, I will. There she is. Sorrow. Tears. Imminent tears. Sif does cause a lot of tears. But, you know, I'm gonna use the Black Knight sword. The fact that if you do the DLC first, though, and Sif recognizes you is such a nice touch. Just doing its job. Yeah. I forgot how weird of a hitbox you've got. Oh, no, yeah, no, I agree, it's emotional damage, but God, is it good emotional damage? I want to give credit where credit is due. The DLC is not easy. And it's especially because of the fact if you do the DLC first, you're going in kind of under-leveled. Goodbye, friend. I know, it's such a small... There's so many good details about this fight. I say good, but no, it's so many painful details about this fight. That... Like, a lot of the other fights in this game, it's like, yeah, I beat them. It's these great, epic moments, and except for Sif. Sif is just like, why? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Gonna go back to the chamber. Yeah, yeah. The Firekeeper, the Doll, and Bloodborne, both of them do that. They both react to us doing different emotes. Just so I could get the extra poise. I'm actually really happy we got this armor set back in Dark Souls 3. I missed it in Dark Souls 2. What game doesn't know? None of these games are perfect. To be honest, I like them both for different reasons. I like the faster speed of Bloodborne, but because it feels like it's more fitting with the fact that how they're all wild beasts. It also feels like it's more fitting with the fact that the hunters are wearing lighter armor. They're just wearing clothes compared to like plate mail. Bloodborne, it makes you feel more like you're again a hunter hunting beasts. Where in a more modern age, where in Bloodborne it feels like not Bloodborne. In Dark Souls, you're a knight. You're with a plate mail, shield, all that good stuff. I actually cannot do Sekiro. Sekiro, I am really bad at because as I said, I'm just really bad at parrying. I don't know if I'll be able to take... I'm debating... I don't know if I'll be able to take down the 4 kings with my current level. There's a couple of tricks to fighting the 4 kings. It's mostly going to be getting to them. Yeah, hell, you could go fight the 4 kings right away after leaving the undead asylum if you know what you're doing. Yes, as one of the kings is dying, you keep swinging and deal more damage. I was debating on forging the Cursed Artorias sword, just because having the Cursed sword does help with getting through this area.
Goodbye then. Keep your head on after you really help break them enough.
Ah. I mean, you could... I mean, yeah. Yeah. You just gotta get moving. Can't sit still too long here, or I will die to the ghosts. Welcome back. We're now running from ghosts. The reason I decided to go with the straight sword is just because of the fact that it's got the smaller hitbox, so it'll help more in this area. So I'm not like bouncing off the walls. That was one thing I was kicking around the idea of, and that the only issue is I don't have the stats to use it, and I went through that pain the first time I was here, all the way back in high school. I went through with the Artie's sword, cursed, when I didn't have the stats for it, and every hit I just bounced off of them. I was still like two-shotting because I had the physical stats, I just didn't have the intelligence, I like to say it was. I was too dumb to sword. I think I'll be able to get through with the transient curse and my straight sword. As long as I keep an eye on where the ghosts are. May have been phased, but I think it might use all four. It's kind of dumb. I knew there were two ghosts down there, so I was waiting for them to come up because I don't want to deal with them before going into the ghost house. Could always do the pro strat, let the frogs curse you so you can hit them. This is true. I just don't feel like getting cursed. I'm not jumping down there. I don't even remember what's down there, and I'm just not risking it. Go. Ah, fuck. I forgot how many of them are in this goddamn ghost house. Come on, heal. Heal. I did see you post something, but I'm just kind of... Yeah, it has its moments. To be honest, it's not as bad as I make it out to be. It's just annoying. I still say the most annoying Dark Souls game when it comes to the Cursed Status effect is DS2, but that's also because of the way Cursed works in that game. Because, Cursed nullifies your online status and reduces your max health. Oh, fuck, I forgot they're in the fucking chimney. Yeah, that one's just mean.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for August, you have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals.
Yeah, no, look. The Souls modding community is kind of insane.
If you can find him. Hello there, the key to the sea.
I'm not cursed right now. You don't say anything I want. Oh, my curse wore off. No, he gave me the key. You need to have the vessel to get the key. As long as you have it, he'll give you the key. The only reason you have to kill him is if you want to fight the Four Kings early. Yeah, no, I'm kind of rushing through it because I was worried about, well, this. The ghost house is really mean because of the fact that so many of them hide in the walls and it's easy to aggro a bunch of ghosts. Composite bow, more worthless junk. But it did give me some arrows. I'm gonna need those later. Well, actually, I'm gonna need to buy a bunch of feather arrows. So I'm gonna use a trick to fight a boss. They didn't patch it in the re-release, so I will still use it because it's fucking dumb that it works. Manus with a side of cheese. I do not like fighting Manus. Manus was a really cool boss fight, don't get me wrong. But god, I'm ass at fighting him. The Mountain of Corpses. And the Dark Wraiths. The main thing that really just sucks about this area is I don't think there's a bonfire down here. Hello! I love that one was just standing there like, hey buddy, what you doing? Wish me luck. think here. Let me think here. Let me think here. Actually, fastest way would probably be for me to go back to the... Yeah, go back to the Undead Parish. Go down through... Because there's the elevator that'll take me to the Valley of the Drakes, which is now open because I broke the seal, and I'll just have to run past the dragons. I don't know if we're gonna kill the Four Kings tonight, but I'm gonna give it the old try. If we manage to kill them, great. Wait, no, I'm going... What the fuck am I doing? I would get overall higher damage out of using the Black Knight sword still, but I think the faster swing speed of the straight sword is benefiting me a little bit more. I'm gonna want the faster speed for going into the next fight. We're gonna give the Four Kings a few tries, and then I'm probably gonna call it. I'm not saying that we're never going to use the Black Knight sword again. It's definitely going to have its use once we place the Lord Vessel and we go into the endgame areas. Ideally, I'd actually debated on holy infusing this sword. Because then it would give it faith scaling, but it really only makes it good against undead, and I don't want to waste it. Because holy infusion isn't really that good. Because, yeah. Holy damage is really only useful, like I said, holy infusing your weapon's only good for the tombs, because they'll permanently kill the, not necromancers, the, skeletons are resurrecting by necromancers. Shit, they're still after me. Leave that be. Yep, there's the Dark Hand. That's actually an item I've been waiting to get because of the fact that it's going to be useful for me to grind humanity. Because the Dark Hand has a unique move where you can grab any humanoid humanoid character and steal humanity from them. You can also do this to other players. You know what? Fuck this. Nope. 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 Where I gotta deal with the dark rates. The good thing is their shield does not protect against much. It's more like, if I remember correctly, it's better for like resisting magic. But a physical attacker like me right now doesn't do shit. Well, it does block a significant margin because I'm dealing 165. I was dealing 65, so it was blocking at least 100 damage. And there's a ghost. Fuck. Nice try. I'm undead. With no humanity for you to steal. I was trying to remember because I could have sworn there was ooh fuck. Another I could swear there was a bonfire down here. I just don't remember where. Shit. Well, it won't do anything because, well, like I said, I'm not human. Oh, fuck, it does deal damage. A lot of it. Though killing Dark Rays is a good way to get Titanite chunks. I don't mind using my spells now because they're not going to really be useful against the Four Kings. Just because the way that fight, the flow of that fight just does not work for spells. That's the boss room. Yes, fighting Dark Rays is not that bad because Dark Rays have some pretty... The main thing is that sword combo. If you avoid that, you're fine. And they've got some pretty large openings. Or maybe not? Is that not the boss room? No, it's the boss room, I think. No, because that's the Valley of the Drakes. Okay, actually, so there isn't any. So what I'm going to do is... Homeward Bone back. Also, because I have 45,000 souls, I'm going to spend them real quick. Actually, no, no, not. I'm confident in my stats. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to head back to Anor Londo and see the Giant Smith. I'm gonna reinforce my sword to +5. And then just Homeward Bone back. And what I might actually no, I can only reinforce that to a +10. I mean, to give me 10 bonfire. I mean 10 Estus charges because I don't have the right of kindling. The reason why I want... Actually, I just realized, I don't know why I was saying I could Holy Infuse this. This thing's a Twinkling Titanite Blade. You can't infuse that with shit. It's got the same issue as the, Black Knight Sword. Which is why I want the Dark Grace Sword, because the Dark Sword can be, infused. Reinforced weapon... Make it +5. I need 4. I only afford 3. Oh, eh. So that gives me... Oh, that's definitely going to help my damage output. Up my stamina because I'm going to need it. Now I'm pretty much just gonna make a break for the boss. Actually, wait, no, the Twin Humanities first. Because I still want to have the 10 charge going into the fight. To be honest, if there's one thing I could suggest if you have excess humanity to spend, once you get the Rite of Kindling, take any of the bonfires you can warp to, especially the one at Firelink, boost it to max, so that way you have 20 Estus flasks. Equip the Abyss Walker ring, because if you don't, once you drop down into the boss arena, you will die. I am gonna actually also switch all of my armor over to Hovel. Just because I need the extra defense. And with this fight, rolling isn't that big of a deal. You're gonna want to be able to poise tank shit. Okay. The Abyss. Nope, nope. Where's the first one? There you are. Get in close. Otherwise, shit like that's gonna happen. So yeah, these things actually, so the Four Kings actually have the same rule as, well, we eventually get with, our range, not our range rounds, but like weapons like halberds, scythes. The overkill rule is as you kill, because yeah, the Four Kings are 4 separate bosses. But, as they die, you can keep swinging your weapon and deal overkill damage. Because yeah, they all share 1 health bar. Until the boss's model unloads, you can just keep dealing damage. The reason I'm wearing Hovel's armor is the boys. So they can't stop me, and I can just close the gap. The only thing that sucks is I can't roll, basically, so I'm going to be taking a lot of damage until I close that gap. This is a DPS check, also. Because if you don't deal enough damage, they can spawn multiple Four Kings. I have no idea how I'm alive, but I'm not going to question shit. Okay, block. Ugh. Shield's not really... This shield's not really good for blocking, but you know what? It got me in close without needing to use a flask. And we're done. 4 Kings defeated. And since I haven't placed the Lord Vessel yet, we get a friend.
After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls.
Yes.
But your progenitor found a 4th, unique soul.
The Dark Soul.
Dark soul. Your ancestor claimed the dark souls and waited for fire to subside. And soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark
his age of fire, and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord.
Won't be around for a while. He'll be made of ash.
Cramped, lost his sense, and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the fourth Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark.
Sure.
Very well. I shall now guide you. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me.
Wait, what? Oh no, I'm not into this. Am I in a Maxor video? I think I was just in a Maxor video.
This is Gwyn's prison. Now,
One in the caves. One in Anor Londo. And one in the fiery depths.
very well. Once the vessel is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open. Seek Gravelord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the traitor, Seath the Scaleless. Fill this vessel with their souls, then the gate will open, so that you may kill Gwyn. Are you ready? Then let us return to the Abyss. Entrust thine flesh to me.
Not again.
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
That we now can join the Dark Wraiths. Dark Wraiths are a PvP-based covenant. I don't really care for it as the PvP side. But, I'm here, like I said, for the, reward. But I only have enough to... I don't have enough to level it up yet. I can get to rank 2, I think. Which will net me the red eye orb, which is an infinite use of the invasions, but again, I don't invade, so I didn't mean to do that. Fuck! But, I'm gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. There's two things I'm gonna do before we end stream. One is I'm gonna finish everything to unlock the DLC. And the other is... I want to check a shop really quick.
Damn. That stench. And I was... Maybe it's time. Maybe...
Gotta double check how this works, because it's been a bit... No. Okay, no, it has been the primary hand. So if the Dark Hand is in your primary hand, you use the heavy attack. You can both do this. Oh, come on. Yeah, you can steal. Oh, do you not have any?
Maybe...
Do you not have any I can steal? Oh, hey, buddy.
Me? I've become separated from my lady. Where could she have gone?
There we go. We got 2 humanity from him. And I don't believe it turns them hostile. But if it does, you can always just go see the guy and absolve your sins. Ooh, 3!
Hello there. As promised, I will... I'm afraid that you are unable. The basic framework, you see. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't... Don't frown.
It's because I'm too dumb. Like, legitimately, it's because my character's instat's too low. Oh. Huh. Can I not? Or is it just because of the angle? There we go. That puts us at 8. Let's reset everyone. That's another 10 I can give them. So that'll put me at 21. I'll just need 9 more.
Sorry, fool. You could not be the chosen one. Enough. I shall slumber.
Bye. Yeah, the only thing I lose from him going away is the fact that Frampt is the only way to sell items in this game. Which is dumb. I don't like that.
Hold on there.
Nothing from you. Worth a try. Interesting, you have crystal weapons. As long as you only do it like once or twice to a character, they shouldn't become hostile. And I believe like if you do it to the merchants, they'll still do business with you. Yeah, see? So I could still buy everything from this guy. There is one NPC who's in the catacombs that if you complete her questline, she'll come back up to the Undead Parish. It's the cleric lady. And she's, I think, like 20 humanity? I remember she's worth a lot of humanity if you do the same thing, if you do the life drain on her. And if you have more humanity to give to Kaz, you'll actually have, be able to get more humanity from life drain. Basically, the further you are in Dark Wraith, the better the life drain ability becomes.
I thought we'd pay you back plenty.
I don't need any moss, but you sell humanity. You sell 1 humanity. That puts me at 11. So that's at, I'm at 22 now for the humanity.
Maybe it's...
Actually, no. Okay, I might actually have enough because I just remembered. There are the other fire. There's the brass lady I could get some from. In Anor Londo. That should put us at just enough so I'll be able to get the sword, and then I'll just see the giant about getting the material to level it up. Really, nothing from you. Shit. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Did I not light the bonfire in the abyss? Oh, shit. I forgot to... Fuck! Well, I'm actually gonna go fix that. Actually, ooh, I wonder... I don't think I'll be able to use it on you, but it's worth a try. Nope, nope. Fuck, 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 fuck! Mistake, mistake, mistake. Mistake. Mistake was made. Mistake was made. I'll go get myself absolved really quick. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use this system. I just have to hope I don't get invaded. try, after I absolve myself of my sins, I could try also using it on this guy. So let me think here. I gave him 11, so I'm at 25. I need 5 more.
If thou committeth a crime, there is no...
Nope, nothing from you. Really? Those are your weapons, huh? I've never actually seen his weapons before. Okay, so I'm absolved of my sin. He should stop trying to kill me. Because I don't want to kill him because he's useful. Yep, he's back just being a normal smith. No more trying to kill me.
Well, hello. Need anything? Most weapons are armed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point.
Actually, not. I don't know if he's still there, but, I could try it on Sunbro. If he's still there, that'll give me a couple... I mean, I hope I could get a couple more. Just need 5. That's the annoying thing. That puts me at 28. I'm almost there. I just need 2 more. Will I get any more if I do it again? Yes! There we go. Thank you, Sunbro. You have helped me. Now we just need to actually make it back. Which means I need to go back to, I'm annoyed I didn't activate that bonfire. I think it's just because I didn't sit at it. As soon as I, get the sword, I'm going to be switching back to Warriors of Sunlight. Like I said, these were the only 2 covenants I wanted to reach level 30. I mean, rank 2 in. Because, I mean, if I could do it for Warriors of Sunlight, I would. But the only issue is Warriors of Sunlight need Sunlight medals. And I don't believe there's a way for me to earn them offline in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 3, you can grind them out. But like, they have, like, a stupidly low drop rate. The only benefit for me doing it would be the Great Lightning Spear miracle. But, to be honest, all I really need in this game is Lightning Spear. In Dark Souls 3, it'd be a little bit nicer, but, my current plan is, as I've mentioned, I think I'm going to be doing, going back up from the top, I'm going to be doing Miracle build, well, you know, Fate, Paladin build for Dark Souls 1. I'm going to be doing, thinking Sorcerer for Dark Souls 2. And then for Dark Souls 3, back to Paladin. Just because I feel with the narrative of Dark Souls 3, being back to a Paladin would be kind of fitting. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Let go of me. I don't think I need to wear the ring anymore to go into the abyss, but I'm going to put it back on just in case when we get closer. Fuck. Well. Okay, okay. I gotta play it careful this time because of the fact I need to get... Because of the fact that humanity is soft humanity. So what I'm gonna do is actually probably fight my way through, and no, I might still be able to make it. It's just because I went dumb there towards the end and made a wrong turn. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to equip the Abyss Ring now. Just so I don't get caught having to just cycle through my inventory, because the fog wall isn't there anymore to stop the enemies. Okay, smart run this way. Okay, I'm in Londo again. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay, there we go. There's my souls and my 19 humanity that I need to offer up. And now we run. We run like hell because those dark raids are still after me. I can hear the clink of the armor. Well, I gave rest of this bonfire, so I just had to come back here because I couldn't warp here. Fuck me.
What is it I go?
There we go. That not only lets me the dark sword, but it lets me the entire dark set. Yeah, currently the sword only deals 82 damage, but that's just because of the fact that I haven't done any of the reinforcement. Switch back to Warrior of Sunlight. No, I want to warp back to the Chamber of the Princess. I'm gonna go see the giant because I could buy the reinforcement material I need. Yeah, the Dark Great Sword actually has a unique heavy attack that no other straight sword has, which is interesting because it also is just infused with normal Titanite instead of Twinkling. I'm gonna use both swords. The way I'm gonna have it is the Silver Knight sword is gonna be for enemies who are not resist. Oh, the Silver Knight sword's gonna be for right now because the fact it's dealing a lot of damage, and there's also the fact that it is almost max level. Yeah, you can see the difference in their attacks. But yeah, the Dark Sword though could be infused with various elements, make it a little bit more versatile. Yeah, the nice thing is its heavy attack is so much faster. Let me see something really quick. Let me check my materials. I have large. I've got plenty of chunks, and if I need more, I could, like I said, I could just go kill, more Dark Wraiths. How much do I need to max out this? I need 4. And then I need more souls, which I do have some I could break. Just this way I have a +5 weapon. So yeah, this sword will get no stronger. This is its max potential. Just 262 damage. But not bad. Actually curious, which has better scaling? Yeah, so yeah, okay, that answers that. The the dark sword has better scaling. So right now, the dark sword is worse. But as we level up the dark sword has the higher potential stat wise. It's not by much, but like it has it has a 2 in everything. Not 2, a C in everything. Get out of here. Let's see. Okay, well, I forgot that this was the last place I rested at, but hey, that answers the question. If I could just walk into the abyss now without the, ring. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some reinforcement stuff, go do the last thing I wanted to do, and then we're calling it a night.
Well, you need it.
So I could make it divine. What does divine do? Divine does give it faith scaling, actually. And it also gives me a source of magic damage. So you know what? Screw it. Why not?
Don't get yourself.
It's also kind of funny to me that Dark Wraiths make the Dark Sword the weapon of the Dark Wraiths who have rejected all of the gods and everything. Let's make it divine. I mean, having it be divine also, I mentioned earlier, it isn't the worst thing in the world because it will help me in the next area. Well, the next area, the main story. Next time, we're probably going to start the DLC. I'm going to tackle the DLC bit by bit. Kind of similar to what I did during Bloodborne. Wow, the Silver Knight sword might just still just stick around because this thing is honestly better than I ever was. I don't think I ever used it in this game. I've used it in DS3, but never DS1. If I remember correctly, there's an old friend in the entrance. Yep, there he is. The Battle Hog. And, oh my god, it's actually so much harder than the one in the Undead Parish. Now it's fully armored. If you don't have, like, Lightning Spear or magic, this thing is just hell. And as, Canadian Egg brought up, this is the Duke's Archive. This place is not friendly to magic users because everything here resists magic. So my dark sword is gonna be kind of bad here, just because of the fact divine damage is magic in this game. For some reason, I don't know. It's weird. It's the Fanged Boar Helm. You don't have to do much in the Duke's Archive. If I had to go deep into the Duke's Archive, I wouldn't be doing this now, but it's literally right by the entrance. I'm gonna be honest, infusions didn't really take off in Dark Souls until, like, I'll be honest, they're important in this one and Dark Souls 2, but they're a lot more useful in DS3. Because I believe in DS3, that was the one where you started being able to infuse status effects. Divine's just useful because of the fact it has the hidden property of being able to keep undead enemies down. It's because I'm sick of him shooting me. What the fuck? I was at like half health. What the fuck? I might actually need to upgrade my armor. Shit. You have to... Oh, I got greedy. But yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna I might actually have to upgrade my armor. That was the system they got rid of as time went on and just made the armor have flat stats. I prefer that because I feel it allowed them to make the game a little bit more balanced. Okay, this time I'm just gonna focus on getting the DLC item and then moving on. Wait, you can parry them? I mean, granted, it kind of makes sense that I'm getting so much damage. In all technicality, the chest piece I'm wearing is starting armor. Like, this is the starting knight set. I just really like how it looks. And like I said, it comes back in DS3 as the Nameless Knight set. Oh, I'm just sad, like, Elden Ring never had an equivalent for this. I am hoping the next thing we get from FromSoft is an Armored Core 6 DLC. Just because I would really like some more Armored Core 6 content. Oh, it's because they're buffed from the what's his name? That's why they're dealing so much damage. Fuck. Did I remember the rest of the bonfire? I need to stop doing that. I need to stop just lighting bonfires, because I'm used to the other games where when you light a bonfire, that automatically becomes your next respawn point. They do that in, I believe, every game after Dark Souls 2. Ugh. I think this is the only game I'm going to end up using a straight sword. All the others, it's going to be like great swords at the very least. Though, I'll be honest, towards the end of Dark Souls 3, I did start using, after I managed to finally beat, Ashes of Ariandel, I did start using the Scythe. Like that, the first, main boss DLC Scythe weapon. The dual Scythe weapon. That was really good because of its, weapon art. Electric damage is still good. There we go. That's us the broken pendant, which is the only thing I really wanted from here right now. Because that's what we need to enter the DLC. Despite, if I'm going to be honest, despite the Duke's Archive being kind of brutal for spellcasters, it's a lot of things to resist magic, it does have a lot of really good spells, and in particular, as I mentioned, the boss here is Seath the Scaleless. If you cut off its tail, you can get the Moonlight Greatsword. Okay. I don't think that's gonna be... Nah, not yet. But that is where we're gonna be calling Dark Souls for the night. Not as much progress, if I'm gonna be honest, as we made in the first day, but you know what? I still think we made some pretty good progress since I defeated the Iron Golem, Ornstein and Samo, and the Four Kings. And now we have all the stuff we need to access the DLC, which we will do next time. For now, though, I'm gonna head off to sleep.